The connection between intention or mantras and manifesting. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the three attentions or tensions. So you set the intention, and that would be your mantra. And then you pay attention to the signs. So you say yes to when the opportunities come up that are aligned with your intention. And then you pay no attention. So you can't be sitting and thinking, why hasn't it happened yet? Why hasn't it happened yet? I'm supposed to be manifesting. This isn't working. It will work when it's time for it to work. When it happens isn't up to you, right? So the three tensions, you set the intention. You pay attention to the signs, and then you pay no attention to when it will happen for you.
Well, that's beautiful. And that's really what we talk about with manifesting from our soul, because we want to honor our soul path. And so we don't want to beat ourselves up if something isn't manifesting, because we have our soul path overrides everything else, right? That's if we're in alignment with that. If we try to interfere or force something to happen, then that becomes a little bit more complicated, right? In terms of cause and effect. And for anybody who is a practitioner in some way, or therapist or coach or supporting others, we're especially conscious of that, that everybody has their own soul path, and we're to support, and not to interfere with what the practitioner thinks may be the best for that person. So that's a very good point, Jessica, that manifestation isn't straightforward. There are many varied layers and aspects of it. And we don't want to ever beat ourselves up. We don't want to get into self-blame. We're moving out of self-blame into self-responsibility. And they can, self-responsibility doesn't have to be something heavy. It's just relationship with self in a fully accepting and deeply connecting way. But absolutely, we have at the end, as Jessica was saying, non-attachment, right? So we have non-attachment. We set the intention. We pay attention. We take action. So awareness, acceptance, and action. So awareness and acceptance are those first two aspects that Jessica was talking about. And then action, right, in the direction. But it may be that our soul path really is going to go somewhere else. And so we don't want to feel like we aren't powerful enough to manifest. We don't want to get into self-blame. And that can arise during the awakening process, because people read and hear about, oh, everybody can manifest this, that, or the other. But then why aren't I doing it? And so then that is the whole journey of personal development and healing and growth and evolution. But we certainly are great manifestors, but it's not just a one path to manifestation. It's manifesting is somewhat, I wouldn't say complicated, but it has various aspects to consider. And that's why we have non-attachment, at the end of it all, because maybe I thought I was manifesting from my soul, maybe not from my ego in a detrimental way, but maybe my soul path changed. But setting a higher intention for myself is still always going to help me grow and evolve. So it's always a positive thing to do.